What's up? What's goody and what's poppin'? And welcome to another episode of Sey-Sii Discuss with me and Layla.
Ew, I have a tissue in my hand.
Girl, and I just realized my lighting is not the tea, honeybee. Oh Lord.
I like this. I like this glasses moment going on here. It's giving me very, very. Do you want to open a checking account?
Oh, so we're just continuing the Tasha
Yeah.
storyline. All right. Yeah, this is Tasha at home. This is Tasha at home vibes. Yes, yes. Well, I am Sierra, and this is
Layla.
yes, I gotta remember Layla. Window. Layla.
That's right. That's right. You're on this side.
Nope.
This side. The door. There you go.
So Sierra door, Layla window.
There we go.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, Layla, did you miss me? It feels like forever ago.
What? Oh my God! It feels like it's been years.
Right, it's only been like
2 days.
I wish these would
Oh, I miss you too.
Did you watch last night? Nope, wait. Friday night's show of Drag Race?
I did not, because on Friday I was out in Montclair with the mans. So so I remember. Yeah, kinda. We just went out to eat in this restaurant called Raymond's, which is really good. You should check it out.
Isn't that where you took me?
No, I took you to Ani Ramen.
Then what's Raymond's?
Raymond's is like they like some like American food. Like it's like a diner-esque type.
Oh no, I've been to Raymond's.
Oh, you have
Raymond's. My good former work sis. She doesn't work at the school anymore. Mm-hmm. My good sis Alicia brought me there once, so I've been there.
Yeah, they're good. They're pretty good. So yeah, so I didn't remember until I got back home, and I was like, oh damn. So I will be. I mean, I saw, you know me. Excuse me. I go on like the Instagram, so I saw the looks. I saw the talent show.
Not for nothing. This is a quick preview for next Thursday, but I really felt like last week's episode gave me flashbacks to like my middle school and elementary school talent shows.
Yeah.
Cause it was like, it's a talent show where you could have like a plethora of all of these different things that you could possibly do, but everybody chose to sing and dance. Like, yeah. I was like, another dance routine, another lip sync. Oh, another
lip sync. So yeah, I saw. I just finished watching that like not too long ago, and I was like, nice. But yeah, that would be another combo on Thursday. It goes on demand tomorrow. So
yeah, I will say though, as a cis het woman, as a cis het Black woman, even though I know morally it's not okay for Rue to have outed.
I heard about that. Yeah,
a straight white male. It did also felt a little tiny bit cathartic for like a cis het white male to like unironically get like shitted on, but yeah,
for just being who they are. I mean,
for being who they are in the situation that they were in, it was just like for one moment you knew what it was like, but I just had to get that out.
Yeah, I mean, they just want drama. They just want drama. It doesn't matter at what expense, unfortunately, and it's kind of sad at this point.
Rue was like, I thought y'all wanted this drama. But, I get it, sis, but this is like not in the best case.
That's
Oh, not my book.
no.
Oh, that's why that perfect version of my book was out there. I was like, why does my set look weird? My book is missing. Not the subtle misplacement. I mean, not the subtle product placement misplaced. All right. So now, Layla.
Yes, ma'am.
We're here.
I am.
To talk about the thing that I have waited so long to finally talk to you about. Because every time you tried to bring it up in conversation, I was like, save it for the show, sis. Can we please talk about Euphoria?
Yes, ma'am. How I always call it, my guilty pleasure, because I always feel bad for watching it. I always sometimes hate watching it, and yet I still watch the shit. I'm like, I hate this shit, and I'm like, and I'm gonna watch it next week anyways.
You know what? I was hating like the fact that I would watch, but it was only because I would see one particular character get that, like just do the worst thing.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, eventually he'll get his. And then he does it. And then I'm like, okay, next episode. Nope, he just gets worse. Okay. Yeah. But at the very end, he'll get his, right? Somewhat. But no. But then Zendaya keeps me going.
Yeah.
But I'm giving up. Well, yeah, if you've watched my review, you already know why I want to talk about this episode.
Which, first, before we get into this episode, did you hear that we might be getting a Degrassi on HBO Max?
Wait, is it gonna be on HBO Max, or are they gonna put it on?
It's gonna be on HBO Max, baby.
Okay. Now, before I get too excited, yo, you don't understand, Layla. Like, cause I remember going to my grandmama's house, cause my grandmother, may she rest. Oh, may she rest her beautiful soul.
Oh.
She had, you know,
the end or whatever.
She had the end. Yes! Right? Now, I love all the shows on the end. All the shows. Right? Like, the other day, last year, when I was going through it, like, and I was going through all the trust issues of the world.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, God, how strong do you think I am? How much can I take of this? Am I a rock? Am I a rose? Am I a fist or a breath at the end of a kiss? And I started looking up on YouTube, and I couldn't find the fact that, like, yo, ain't none of season 1 or 2 of Instant Star is available for streaming. Right? So that's how you know, like, when I say that I am, like, I watched all the shows of the end. I watched all the shows of the end. All right? Instant Star, Radio Free Rockstar, like all of that shit. All right? All of it. Pero my family only cared about the fact that I watched Degrassi.
Oh yes, listen, that was our Euphoria, all right? Before
maybe.
And I mean, and that's why Drake is producing Euphoria. Hello. You know?
Yes.
Yeah. He's been producing it since season one. Yeah, since season 1. Which makes sense. I mean, the man was on Degrassi for 7 seasons.
That's why the music was bumping, because Drake was like, yo, I gotta find the most poppinest music artist today. And he was like, Labyrinth. Go. Yo, so when I say that, like, my family only cared about Degrassi, and Degrassi is like like Barney and Friends compared to Euphoria, right?
Yeah, but but at the same time, we have to remember Degrassi was. I always said it ever since I saw Euphoria season 1. I said Euphoria is just, it's literally Degrassi, but every scene that they had a pan out or cut away, they're just showing it. It's just the uncensored version of Degrassi, because Degrassi was doing all those things. They had characters who were doing drugs, who were having sex, who, sleeping with teachers, sleeping with each other, doing cocaine, doing pot, doing meth, whatever.
Yeah.
They were doing, everything, and they just had to pan out or not show as much because it was on broadcast television. It wasn't on subscription. It wasn't on subscription television.
It was like on Canadian television,
Mm-hmm.
which wasn't like UK television, because UK had Skins.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
But it wasn't. But it was also trying to cater to US television.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So,
and I think it was pretty groundbreaking for its time, especially.
Oh baby, it was, because the wonderful being Layla, imagine the fact that we grew up at the time that we did, right?
Yeah.
Like, because of the fact that, like, remember when Manny had did you ever find out, when did you find out that Manny had
The abortion?
I don't know if we were allowed to say that on because YouTube censors. I don't know what that is yet. We're not that deep into we're just starting out.
We're not monetized that much yet.
Right. So I don't know what the hell we can and cannot say yet. But when did you find out that Manny had the abortion?
It was like, she had it like what, season 3, right?
But did you find out during its original airing?
No, because they cut it here.
I found out during its original airing.
Yeah.
It wasn't because I saw it.
Yeah.
I grew up during the internet where they had the chat rooms and shit, and I was setting it up with some Canadians or whatever. And I was doing like, I remember having to differentiate between whether or not this was like, is this really like, is this fanfic?
Yeah, or was it like an actual episode? Yeah, because they never aired it here because it was too controversial.
Exactly, right? So, but I remember being like, walking around, girl, because Degrassi was tea. Degrassi was tea in school, all right? I remember walking around middle school, being able to hello to the one person that was watching for like 0.5 seconds.
Yeah.
But I remember being able to walk around middle school being like, I know something you don't know. I know something you don't know. And they'd be like, what? And I was like, Manny got pregnant. No. Yeah, I know she did it. I was like, yeah. But she had the abortion. And they were like, what? And I remember being like, having so much power, because like me and only a couple of my friends would be up, because like my grandmother would allow me to be like, yo, you downstairs, you chill, you watching like Nickelodeon and stuff like that.
Yeah. They didn't know.
Like, but to grow up during that time, bro, like, so the Degrassi was groundbreaking, but even then it had like some like, censored issues.
Exactly.
So like, before I get excited, like, I want to know, is it gonna try to like Euphoria-ish?
Probably. It's on HBO Max, so it's subscription television, so anything goes. And I'm saying this is strike while the iron's hot, man.
I also wonder if it's going to try to compete as far as like going extremely graphic with its storyline as well as aesthetic, because something about once Euphoria came out and that beautiful we'll talk about when we go over the screenshots, like that aesthetic. I'm wondering if that's gonna also make Degrassi feel like it has to compete with Euphoria, and it makes it feel like it's a bastardized version of it. That's why I'm like, before I get excited, because girl, I'm ready.
Yeah, my hair's getting all over the place. Yeah, you know, it all depends on, we have to see who decides to direct it. Because fun fact, so one of the reasons why Euphoria is one of my guilty pleasures as well, and one of the things I noticed. So the creator, the director, Sam Levinson. I was like, I've seen that name before. I've seen that name before. I know that name. Something. I was like, I look him up, and I was like, oh shit. Sam Levinson, I believe, is the son of this other man called Barry Levinson. Barry Levinson was, I believe, the producer or co-producer of one of my favorite shows of all time, Oz, that came out on HBO back in like 96, I believe.
No, it always baffles me how like that's one of your favorite shows, Layla. Like, because I've never seen Oz.
Ooh,
but I
girl,
hear that
it's about prison.
Oz is not for play. All right. You
it's
are younger than me. All right. First of all, how did you see Oz before me? And how is that your favorite show? Cause like you so young.
Oh girl, I wrote a paper on it. You know, Oz.
Damn, because
without Oz,
play.
Listen, without Oz, there would be no Euphoria. Hands down, straight up facts. You know, Oz opened the doors for a lot of things. First 1 hour show on HBO. First show to to show full frontal male nudity. You know, very graphic, not just sex, but graphic violence, graphic like.
Is that why we saw as much as we saw, causing so much?
That's why we saw so much pain. That's why we see so much pain. They were the first show to show full frontal like male nudity, because there was always female nudity, but there was never really male nudity. You know, and when I was like, oh, it's like, I believe he's the son, you know, of Barry Levinson. I remember they are related. I believe he's the son. You know, and that's where I was just like, this makes a lot of sense. You know, in terms of how or why the show's so kind of like well executed and stuff, because Oz was, you know, really great for the first 3 seasons, and then it got bad. But I still recommend seeing it. You know, got a lot of people who started off their careers. J.K. Simmons started off on Oz.
I remember you telling me that, and I was like baffled because you couldn't tell me that J.K. Simmons did not get his start on Law and Order.
Yeah, no, he started on Oz, and he was this this Aryan Brotherhood type person, like this, which again, we could go, you know, we're going to go into Euphoria right now. Like, he was a character that you hated that character so much.
Worse than Nate?
And I always say, what?
Worse than Nate?
Yeah, but he was an Aryan Brotherhood.
honey, just because he hasn't said it out of his mouth does not mean that Nate is not part of it.
He's a racist. He was a racist.
Honey, did you not see how?
Like, come on, man.
Don't make me turn it off. Don't make me turn up both of us off so people can see what the meme. All right. Don't let me, because I forgot to put the memes on here.
But like, he was a character that you hated, and like, that's, you know, again, where it's like, I always say, if a show makes a character that you hate them so much, like you just hate that the fact that they're on your screen, that means that they did a good job. And that was kind of the reasons why I stuck around for Euphoria, because I hated Nate so much too. And I didn't like, I mean, there was a lot of people I didn't like that much. You know, I wasn't a fan of Nate. I wasn't a fan of Maddie. But then I was like, but they're doing a great job. If they make me feel this way about these characters, then that means that they're doing a very good job in writing these characters.
Yeah.
And that's why I stuck around for until season 2. I think this first episode was, I personally think, better than season 1 combined.
The entire season 1,
The
baby.
entire
Right?
season 1. The only thing I liked
Woo!
about season 1 was, the only episode I really loved about season 1 was the carnival episode, because I liked that it was all like, it was like all took place like in one shot. Like it was, a lot of it was, I think there was a tracking shot. Like there was points where it was just one shot and it was just one setting. Like I liked that aspect of it, because I thought it was really cool, and I thought it was really creative that you had all the characters in one setting doing, they're all in one setting at the same place, but they're all doing like different things, and they're all going through their different parts in their lives, where you had Kat going through her thing, Cassie going through her thing, Rue going through her stuff, Jules going through, like everyone, like literally all of their issues just kind of like collided, but it was like they were same setting, but like they were all just different. I thought that was awesome. But I already knew that season 2 was, got the feeling like I was like, season 2 is going to be a lot better than season 1. And like that first episode,
hell yeah,
like blew season 1 like out of the water.
1,100 bajillion% agree.
Yeah.
So just to piggyback, because I didn't want to interrupt your flow.
No, go ahead.
But I too agree with you about that carnival episode. It felt like a very expansive bottle episode.
Yeah.
Which I love that, like, because we both have like a background in like media.
Yeah.
Not only just talk about like the writing and the drama and the and everything like that, but we can also talk about the media aspect of
Yeah,
it.
like the aspects of it, yeah.
But also, I too also 100% agree with you that this episode was like, the writing was just like on 5,000.
Yes.
All right, because it was like season 1. It was like, if you will ever question season 1 was nice, but maybe I'll just question. Maybe I'll just do one. I'll give season 2 one shot. If they don't catch me on season 1, episode 1, yeah, it's a bust. No, they definitely caught me.
Oh yeah.
Everything I've questioned a couple of times, like, do I really want to watch this show?
Yes.
And season 2 was just like, yeah, no, hook, line, sinker. I mean, buckle up your seatbelt. I already know this is gonna be a bumpy ride.
Oh yeah.
I got all
the love how they opened it.
Yeah.
I love how they opened it. They listened to the viewers, because a lot of us wanted to know Fez's background. Exactly. And what happened, and why is he. I love Fez. Fez is one of the characters on why I continue to watch it.
Hello.
It's just, he is literally like he is the walking, talking like oxymoron. Like he is the sympathetic drug dealer. How do you how? But he is like, the way he looks after, like how he tries to look after Rue is so, and like, oh my god, it brings like a tear to my eye.
Yeah.
And since season 1, and in this episode, there was a point when he was doing the deal, and the woman was like,
Wait.
obviously, you bring what?
Wait. We're not there yet. Not there yet.
But that's the beginning. We're at the beginning.
We're not at that point yet.
Oh my god. You see, you're ruining.
I'm ruining what?
You're ruining the nice little segue that I had.
Okay, go ahead, go Flo.
at the beginning, where, she says, you bring a girl to a drug deal, and he's like, nah, that's family. Like, that was, you already could get a sense of his character and how he views Rue. And I think that's just, he's such a great character that they built, to be completely honest. He's one of the best characters.
I agree. I think that for me, season 1, like, I think that Fez was an interesting character. Mm-hmm. There was definite opportunity for there to be like a great character in him, right? Mm-hmm. But we've also seen where there's great opportunity, there's also great opportunity for them to shit the bed. So yeah. I was kind of like, you could also kind of think like, yeah, girl, they could also like fuck this up, and I'm glad to see that they did it. So like, the way that they opened up the show, that by even making him more sympathetic, by showing like he wasn't just like this by happenstance. His grandmother was like, she instilled this code in him, by being a caring person, right? Like, she took care of Ashtray, even though he was collateral, because like he was that baby was collateral for a drug deal, and that the parent never came back. The grandma could have just like pawned the baby off, but she took care of the baby, because she too was a good person. She just had to, like, she was a product of the circumstances. She learned how to play the system to her advantage,
and she took him in.
And so you could see like there's a foundation. That's why I started off with her grandma, because like she, even though you see like the first act that she does is like shoot her daughter's baby father in the knees. She could have shot him in the knee.
Her father, what do they call it? Son-in-law.
I don't even know if they were married.
That too.
Cause I kind of got that her daughter was like a crack whore.
Was it what?
A crack whore.
Oh.
And he like took advantage of her.
Yeah.
And so she could have shot him in the peen.
Yeah.
But she didn't.
Mm-hmm.
She just shot him in the knees.
In the thighs, yeah.
So she doesn't do that. She has a code.
Yeah.
And she takes her grandson and she takes care of him.
Yeah.
So then that goes to show you like, damn, the drug dealer takes good care of the children.
Yeah.
But she wasn't perfect, because even when she accidentally, like, even though why Fez got in grown folks' business, we all have been told, don't get in grown folks' business. When you see your grandma swinging, not to blame the baby, not to blame the victim, because grandma shouldn't have been, but grandma was also a mother. She didn't care about the fact that she was out in broad daylight.
I know.
Broad daylight.
Freaking trying to kill somebody with a crowbar. Jesus.
Okay. So the fact that like Fez also took after her.
Yeah.
That's where you could see like when he loves.
Yeah.
Cares. He loves. He cares. Like, you are family. Yeah. He got that from her.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh yeah, we gotta pay respects.
Yeah.
And then ashtray.
I was like, oh, we got a name for him finally.
Yo. And when we learned how he got that name, I was like, Grandma, the baby in my mouth is getting dry just thinking about it.
I was like, oh, that makes sense. Like I was like, oh, so this is where he comes. Oh, okay, like that's where I was like, oh, okay, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Yo, the way he just like, I don't know if he Mario jumped off of what to kill like one hit a quitter mouse and then smack dude on the nose like, bro. Now my only question, as we continue with this, as we continue, because I think I don't even remember what's next in the slide.
Well, we find out.
Yep. Is this immediately after that mouse transaction, or did this happen a little bit after?
I thought it was before.
The top of the episode where he kills Mouse?
Yeah.
Because I don't even remember how. I should have done a season 1. But I also don't feel like, I did not feel like having another mental breakdown agitated by Euphoria on top of life. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I mean, but I don't remember what happened or how exactly they got out of the mouse situation in season 1. Do you remember?
Oh, like when they were doing the deal?
Mm-hmm. After they got raided?
Wait. Are we talking about season 1?
Yeah.
Season one. That's when they gave Rue the fentanyl?
Yeah.
How? Girl, now I gotta go.
See?
I genuinely don't remember. I genuinely do not.
Because first of all,
do not remember.
We had to wait. Well, y'all had to wait. I didn't watch the Euphoria until quarantine.
Yeah.
But that's probably why every time my sister was like, you realize Euphoria's been out 3 years? I'm like, damn, for real?
Yeah, because I saw Euphoria when it first came, like while it was airing, when it first came out, when it was still on HBO Go.
Not me.
Yeah. I remember it was on HBO Go. That's how I watched Euphoria when it first came out back in, that was 2019, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, that was 2019 because I was watching my fiance went.
Yeah, that's when I was dealing with my whole thing.
Yeah. Oh, I was watching Euphoria on HBO Max. So when my sister told me like how long the show has been out, I'm like,
yeah,
because I don't feel like I've been waiting that long, but now I get it.
Yeah.
Damn, that goes to show you I've been going through, because I can't even remember that long ago. When do you remember? So you don't even remember how they got?
Don't remember. Yeah, because that was 3 years. Yeah, that was 3 years ago. Almost 3 years ago.
I think this might have happened immediately after. Because the last thing I remember is Rue getting stuck on, like, getting high on fentanyl.
Yeah, because they gave it to her.
And I thought she went into the room with Fez's grandma. But I don't know if she did that before or after.
After, yeah. But either way. That scene explains everything. Yes. Okay, so that makes sense.
So yeah, oh yeah. Which brings us to this. Rue and the way she acted in the car. We could talk about, because at this point, now that we've done talking about the opener, we could just talk about characters.
Yeah.
The characters arc as a whole at this point.
Yeah.
Because I think that's just
I
easiest.
I genuinely hope. I genuinely hope. I swear to God, I genuinely hope that they do not. I genuinely hope that they do not keep making Rue's character a point where she has to rely on Jules in order to get sober.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say rely on being sober and not sober. Like, is she or is she not gonna get on? Is she or is she not gonna get on or off the wagon?
Yeah,
That's
you
what I
know.
thought you were gonna say.
No, no. I hope not. I hope it doesn't become like a cycle.
Yeah.
Um, because it can get repetitive. I don't think it will this season. These are my predictions. These are my predictions, and just from the trailers and stuff. I don't think it will be that cycle. I think this time around in this season, we are we I feel like we're going to see a Rue kind of fighting against sobriety, if that makes sense.
Oh yeah, especially because, like, do you watch the after show, like the
Yeah,
talk afterwards?
yeah.
Because, like, when I was recording my reaction,
Mm-hmm.
I recorded my reaction and watching of the after show,
Mm-hmm.
and contemplated on whether or not I wanted to incorporate that the uh into the actual
Mm-hmm.
reaction, like to
Yeah.
into the actual video or not.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but I bring that up because of the fact that, like, they say they wanted to start the season off where they give Rue everything that she thinks she wants. So
Mm-hmm.
they give Rue a way to start the year off with a relationship with Jules,
Mm-hmm.
and then to also, like, experience life with drugs.
Yeah.
Which, if we're starting the season off that way, clearly
Yes.
that's not what she's gonna get.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I wonder what does that entail for her
Yeah.
now that we know that they intentionally give her everything she thinks she wants.
Mm-hmm. That's where it's gonna get murky, and I think that's how it's gonna be pretty well executed. We'll see how it goes. I think
Yeah.
they can execute it really well, where it gets to a point where she's gonna have to. How I see it, she's going to essentially hide um her substance abuse from her relationship, which of course will cause problems, and it will become a vicious cycle because she would want to hide it from her relationship because she wouldn't want to hurt Jules, and but at the same time it's something that substance abuse is something that she gravitates for, something that she wants. So it's kind of going to be like that double-edged sword, I think,
Yeah.
and I think it'll be pretty dope.
I wonder if, like, in this case, I think, for the sake of the show, for the clarity of the sake of the show, but
Mhm.
the rate, like, as far as this episode is concerned, like, not much happens to Rue after the opening. Well, that's not true. We went straight into predictions, Layla. We were supposed to talk about what happens first, Layla.
What
Stick
we're
to
talking about,
the non-existent script. We do predictions afterwards. I'm like, wait a minute. How we have predictions at the end? Don't take advantage of the fact that I smoked before the show.
But it is, and if you saw the specials, the two specials prior,
Well, don't try
you
to clean it up now by trying to incorporate the two specials
I
beforehand.
I would say like warning to anyone who sees Euphoria, you have to see the two specials before you start
Yeah,
season 2 because you will,
especially Drew.
yes, especially with Rue. But yeah, she's that first that first opening sequence gave me anxiety. when they when they were, in that deal. Like it was insane.
Not
It
to
was
keep
insane.
bringing up my review, or
What?
not to keep bringing up my reaction, but like in the reaction when like I was holding my breath the entire time, right? And
Mm-hmm.
then when that girl was like, does this mean that I can finally put my clothes on? And I was like, no, you can keep your clothes off, you stupid hoe, because you shouldn't have been holding out the hair wrong, because blah, 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 blah. Girl, that was when I finally released, because I was like, part of the reason that Rue got snatched up, you stupid bitch, is because you shouldn't have done blah, 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 blah. And I was,
It's true. It's true. I was like, oh, here we go. Here we go. This girl's gonna get them in trouble. Jesus Christ. But
girl,
it was.
dying. And then
Mhm.
when Rue went back to the car and found the tin, and then there was still drugs in it, I was like, Rue, can we just not?
Yeah.
Like, why? And
Because she
then
just wants to chase that high, which a lot of, from what I've heard of, and from dating a former person who did a lot of drugs. He wasn't on it when I was with him, but he did tell me when he was on it, it was just chasing that high. And I think they're portraying that in a pretty realistic way.
I,
And again, I keep forgetting that these kids are supposed to be in high school. Jesus Christ.
you know,
What's on the next slide?
like what year in high school? Like, are they at least
I
seniors?
know. I'm like juniors, seniors,
No,
seniors,
not
juniors.
juniors, because then that means that then I gotta equate this year with like my brother's age. All right, my brother is a junior.
They can't be any younger than that, dude.
I know, which is why I'm like seniors.
That's a long senior year.
Well, yeah, remember they weren't planning on being off air for 3 years. Um, but I forgot what I was gonna say because we talked about the time. Um, what were we talking about beforehand?
Rue, high school. She found
Oh
the
yeah,
drug
I do
in the
think that
Altoids.
they were bringing that. I do think like I understand the chasing of the high.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like you want for Rue to do better,
Yeah,
and it's
that's what
just
makes her such a flawed character.
like, oh, girl, baby girl, damn, ma, like, fuck. And then not only did she get back on it, but then she found Elliot, and then I'm just like, you fine. I love how cute Elliot is. Elliot is
Oh,
fat.
he's adorable.
Elliot is cute as hell.
What?
Elliot, Elliot is cute as hell.
Yeah, he's adorable. He's
All right, but why? Like now she got a friend. Now she got a partner in crime. Now
yeah.
that means it's gonna be harder for her to get off the junk. Like damn, bro. Ugh. I do now that that scene where she was like going into cardiac arrest.
Yeah.
Ooh, excuse me. Um, and then she was like, "Oh, you're my new favorite person." I was like, "Fuck, we got another love triangle."
Yeah, and I think it'll be in a love triangle in a sense of, I feel like, not in a relationship wise, but it'll be that triangle in the sense of what I was saying earlier, where Elliot is going to be that side of her that she wants to hide from Jules. You know what I mean? Like, it's not gonna be like her two sides. Like what Jules sees is one thing, but then when she's with Elliot, it's her other side. Like
Yeah.
I feel like it's gonna be like that. Like they're gonna be two Rues, you know.
One last thing before we talk about the next character.
Mm-hmm.
I got this sneaking suspicion when that drug dealer lady did ask Fez,
Mm-hmm.
like, do you trust her? And he
Mm-hmm.
was like, with my life. I
Mm-hmm.
was like, if Rue is the reason why Fez gets hurt or dies, I will not forgive the character. I will not forget the writers for making me have to choose between Fez and Rue.
Yeah, we'll see.
Like,
That
why
would
would
be
you do that to me?
that would be that'd be crazy. That'd be some crazy shit right there.
Like, I just got that suspicion that, like,
Yeah. Now
the
that you said it. Now that you said it.
the way that linger. And the
Yeah,
sad
like that's
part
what
is that I've
happened.
only watched Euphoria, right?
Mm-hmm.
So whenever I'm high, like, time goes slow. So it was just the way he said it, and then that linger. I was like,
Damn, are they foreshadowing something?
please don't make, please don't, please, for the love. Like, I love Ruin Fez. I love
Mm-hmm.
Ruin Fez. They are
Yeah,
a
the character
great
dynamic.
dynamic. Rue gets, like, I know people don't think that Rue takes anything seriously,
Mm-hmm.
but Rue did understand, like, when it was time to take shit seriously, she knew to shut up.
Yeah,
She was like, I don't think we should be doing anything funny
yeah,
when sis took out the Heron.
yeah.
So I would hate to see that Fez put all his trust in Rue and Rue does something stupid that
Girl,
would, like, I
girl.
hope they don't do that. I
I hope
hope they
not.
don't do that.
And speaking of trust, is that what's on the next slide?
Yeah. I told you I totally forgot. I kind of did this while I was high.
Speaking of trust and breaking trust.
This bitch
First of all,
right here.
girl, have
What's
these girls never heard of girl code?
What's the name of this actor right here?
Jacob, I don't know how to say his last name. Elrodi?
I
Jacob
want,
Elrodi?
yo, thank
No,
God I
the
watched,
man.
thank God I watched Kissing Booth first.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say that. Thank God I watched Kissing Booth first. Because if I watched this and then the Kissing Booth, baby, I would have never liked this actor a day in my life. I would have
Oh my
never
God.
liked. He does such a phenomenal job portraying Nate.
Yeah.
Hate him.
I hate the character, not the actor. I think,
Like,
again, if they do such a great job, and again, this is just circling back to what I said earlier with J.K. Simmons, where I was just like, I also hated that character with a passion. And I was like, they are doing a really good job. That means that the actor is really doing a really good job, and the writers are doing a really good job if they make me feel this way about a character. And I think, yeah, I mean, and the crazy thing is, you know, like this, unfortunately, is very common male in today's society, young male in today's society. Speaking as a young woman, who was, single and in the dating world during, this time, during around now, like abuse aside, this is just a very typical, unfortunately, straight male, where it's just, it's just the focus heavily on looks, physical appearance, you know, physical appearance of what their partners want them to look like, but they could do whatever they want. And, but they could tell you what they, that whole crap of, I could do what I want, but you can't do what you want type of shit, you know. And it's just like, it's so common now, and they've just been hitting it like on,
Now,
or before too, but I feel like it's more common now, especially with social media and stuff like that, where it's warped a lot of people's minds and what a normal person looks like. So, but I think that, it's very reflective, and that's why, we're going to go into it, why I feel like I might know what they're going to do with the whole Cassie, Nate, Maddie storyline thing, because it's already playing out. And when I was seeing it play out, I was already seeing it like in the sense that I kind of understood where everything is kind of coming, because I was in those situations. Not in the sense that it was with somebody that I was like, who was like my best friend, but I was in those situations where I was with somebody who, wanted to be with me, but was with somebody else, but, kind of stringing me along type crap, So I think they're going to kind of play along in that sense of what a lot of young women are going through, and what a lot of young women experience, especially single young women who are in the dating world. What are you doing?
I'm trying to fix my lighting. I'm so sorry. I think Nate Jacobs needs to go into the nearest ditch, crawl into it, and burn. No, I'm just kidding. God damn it! How did I keep this up before? Oh, this is part of the reason why. Oh. You know what?
But yeah, I mean, I think it's just very indicative.
Days, I gotta remember. I keep saying, I'm gonna miss the days where I'm a miss the DIY days. I keep saying I'm gonna miss the DIY days, but I don't. Nathaniel Jacobs is an entire hoe. I don't like him. I honestly didn't think that he had any, like, I don't know what direction they're trying to go with him, right?
Yeah, like, he's very complex.
He is. I kept getting human trafficking vibes.
I don't think so.
Because of a couple of reasons. The way that he was just like give up on, not give up, but just like focus on the conversation and not the lighting. The way that he was just like, oh wait, okay. And I also tied my hair up because I was thinking about because at first I was doing the bit. I was, wiping my lipstick off and tying my hair up and all of that. Because I was about to get real about me. But then I had to start focusing on the damn production because my light failed. Also, I got distracted because the panel was talking about Euphoria at the same time. So I started screenshots and I'm like, wait, what? So I had to turn off my TV. Oh, there is my Nokia. All right. Now I'm present. I'm back in the show.
Okay, go back.
Thanks. Sorry. Nathaniel Jacobs isn't just what you were saying, that this is that whole toxic masculinity shit talky something new. It ain't new. Because I know some grown men that
I'm not saying it's new. I'm saying that it's like, I feel like it's more apparent now.
Oh, it's only more apparent because those men have a platform for other men to connect on. But that ain't nothing new. That ain't that new. They baby, that ain't new. That whole situation where he's like, I don't know what he wants with Cassie. He just doesn't want his secret to come out. All right.
Yeah, he just wants. She's just a beard.
She's clearly a beard, but he's also an opportunist.
Mm-hmm.
He also likes to exploit her.
Mm-hmm. Women. He likes to exploit women.
He likes to exploit people.
Yeah.
Because once he figured out he can exploit his father, he realized he can control his father. He doesn't fear him anymore.
Mm-hmm.
There's no one or nothing that can control Nate.
Mm-hmm.
Even the drug dealer, he thought he can control the drug dealer, and that's why he said what he said. And we'll talk about it because I have a specific slide for it. All right, we'll talk about it. But that whole thing with Cassie and Maddie. First of all, some people think that Maddie already knew. I don't think. Some people think Maddie already knew that Cassie was already in there.
No.
And that she was fucking with her.
No, she'd be throwing hands.
I don't think she already knew. Because the way that they played it out, like the whole snapshot at the end. But I don't damn, I think I smoked too much. But also that the way that he talked about Maddie's very first episode, she's the type of girl that you just, sleep with and throw away. He never took Cassandra seriously. So just because that she's vulnerable now, I think he's like, oh, she's vulnerable. She's not with McKay. I sincerely think they might find a way to either incorporate a trafficking storyline. I just feel it. The way that the way that he was all in McKay's ear, and he was like, where did you use a condom? And
I think he did that. I think the reason he did that because he was, like how you said, he's like an opportunist. Like he's very, like, I think the reason he did that was in a sense to kind of like, what's the word I'm looking for? Like he was like, basically, I guess in a way, like dangling the carrot, but like not making it as apparent. in the sense that he was basically like mocking him.
Some people also read that he was aroused, but I wouldn't throw it past him. Nate Jacobs will see an opportunity to use power and see how she is so easily able to, is so quick to please him that she would mark my words, he will pimp her out. I feel it in my shondo. You heard it here first. He gonna pimp her out.
I don't think so. I don't think he's gonna pimp her out, but I do think that he is going to, still on the same lines, manipulate her, use her, and just throw her away. But like literally string her along to the point where like he will like break her. Like he's gonna break the shit out of her. Like to the point where I don't know. I don't think it'll get to that point. But I feel like it'll get to a point where, you know, it might affect her mentally. I think that's where it's gonna go, where it will affect her mentally. You know, he's gonna use her and then throw her away, either by getting back with Maddie, because they always, you know, they're always on and off. And I feel like he would get back with Maddie just to fuck with her even more.
I don't know. Something tells me that the Maddie that we saw in the show, like that manipulative, like vindictive Maddie, was only a product of Nate.
Of Nate, yeah.
So if Nate is already preoccupied with someone else, because like I just felt like her vibe at the top of the episode, even when she was like, "Ew, are you like taking a shit?" Like something about the way that she was just like, her attitude just seemed different. And it just felt like, who cares? Like even the way she was like, who cares? Like, I feel like once she's no longer dealing with Nate, I feel like the real Maddie, the not warped into Nate's perfect vision Maddie is gonna come out. And so that's when you see like the skewed personalities start to shift. That's what I would think would happen. But before we continue with like the predictions, can we talk about how dumb this hoe is?
So dumb. So like, dumb. And people want to say, you know, well, because she was drunk and
I don't care.
And I'm like, well, he was drunk too, technically.
Every day. You and Maddie talk, honey. You know, you gotta have some inside tea about Nate to know that Nate gotta have some demons.
And not even that. I'm like, girl, you took off your panties. Like, come on. Like,
how would you put the beer in between your panties in the first place?
She knew what she was doing.
In the first place,
dummy. She knew what she was doing. She knew what she was doing. I don't care what people say, and people want to say, you know, I see a lot of comments saying, well, she was drunk and he took advantage of her, and you know, like, well, he was drinking too. You know, they were both drunk. So, you know, there really was no who was more inebriated or whatever, or who took advantage of who. You know, the difference is Nate didn't really give a fuck, you know, while she did. And that's where, you know, it comes to the question is like, so then why are you caring now? Why are you caring now? Oh, you're not caring that she's your best friend. You're caring because you're going to get caught. That's the difference. You don't care that she's your best friend. You care that you are about to get caught screwing your best friend's ex-boyfriend. That's the difference.
Maybe the only thing that only shows is that, yes, she had beer goggles on. At the end of the day, Nate is more in the wrong, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because yes, she clearly knew she was talking to Nate. She had a conversation, blah 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 blah. And yes, and I think I'm getting my statements confused.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, he was in the wrong.
Mm-hmm.
She was able to have a conversation. She knew who he was.
Mm-hmm.
He also knew that she was too messed up in the head to clearly be able to know, like, if I wasn't drunk, I wouldn't be messing with you. You're my best friend's ex. So
I doubt it. I doubt it.
maybe we
I
will.
like. I don't know. Like, I feel like I doubt it because, like, again, like, she, she was, okay, a little bit drunk or whatever, but she hadn't, no problem talking to him, no problem getting in the car with him, no problem going to the party with him. You know, I, and I think it's just stemming from the fact that everything that happened in season 1 with her. Again, like, going back to how we said, like, she was just vulnerable in the sense of what happened with McKay, what happened with, again, the baby, just kind of in that sense of vulnerability.
Yeah.
And just like how a normal, how a lot of it, happens today, everybody's calling, everybody's texting. You know, she was just seeking comfort. And
Yeah.
It didn't dawn on her until she was going to get caught. Because I feel like even if she, again, just going off by and stuff, like,
yeah,
from previews, it looks like she's going to want to continue to try and woo him.
Yeah. Okay. So then that goes back to my original prediction of, like, the warped personality
Mm-hmm.
that comes with being attached to Nate.
Yeah.
Whoa, yeah. But at the same token, then, if we're gonna talk about how dumb Cassie is, we also got to talk about this dumb bitch. This dumb bitch right here. Because, girl, he said, hey, yo, a whole girl passed out in the tub. Now, Maddie, you ain't smoked the weed. I don't care. I don't know how long you've been in there. Maybe you forgot. Or maybe you that stupid. But you don't you remember? I was about to sing, don't you remember you told me you love me, baby? Don't you remember that Nate was in there?
Yeah.
How could a girl pass out if Nate was in there before you? Don't you want to see who was in the tub?
Word.
But you don't equal 4 with this dumb bitch.
It should have triggered something like, wait, hold up. What you mean? Nate was just in there?
Like, hello.
Trigger anything.
Anybody home?
Like, somebody's passed out. Hold up. What
like,
the?
What's not clicking? What's not clicking? 2 + 2 = 4. Ho. The math got a math. The math ain't mathing. Hello. Hello. I know how much you like when I say that.
Yeah, the math ain't mathing. It's true. It's true. I just remember that. Oh my god.
But no, Maddie like, deuces.
with her Fashion Nova freaking drip on.
Fashion Nova or not, honey, she looked good. All right, but her Y2K head hairstyle. Man's in the background with the deep voice. You want to smoke some weed? It sound like I got a bad cold when I try to.
But yeah, I just remember that. Yeah. Oh.
These two.
Yeah. I'm glad that they're finally giving Lexi some character development.
Because that was another person that I was like, what's Lexi doing? Cassie getting on my nerves, Maddie dumb.
Yeah.
Catherine is acting stupid and like in an annoying way.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even want to be bothered with what Lexi doing. We ain't gonna get Lexi. Can we please get Lexi? No.
That dynamic was cute.
Yeah.
And then the record just kind of, and I was like, pause.
But I feel like Lexi kind of gave him the go ahead.
What?
I feel like Lexi kind of gave him the go ahead.
But Sierra, how old?
What?
I don't
know. I don't know. You don't know. No.
The record.
You wanna look it up on the wiki? You wanna look it up on the wiki?
Because I was like, hold up. How old is Fez? And how old is Lexi? Well, I was like, this is cute. And I was like, wait, how old are they? Because if this girl is like 17 and this man is like 25, then we got some problems.
Not necessarily if she's 17, depending on the state, statute of limitations. She's over the age of consent.
Sierra, no.
Over the age of consent, depending on what state she's in. Yes.
Sierra,
yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
They're in California. If Kylie Jenner can date Tyga, if Kylie Jenner can date Tyga, then Lexi could date Fez.
And that wasn't good, Sierra. If she's still gotta carry books to school every goddamn day, and she's still gotta go to school at 7:15 or 7:30 until 3 o'clock, there's an issue.
I'm looking it up right now.
There's an issue.
I'm looking it up.
Because homegirl's still in high school.
It says Fez's age is like 18, 19, according to the wiki.
Oh, there's no way. There's no way.
Yeah. Age between 18 and 19.
Says who?
The official Euphoria wiki page on
that
fandom.com.
Anyone can edit.
It's the wiki page from fandom.com.
That anyone can edit.
Layla.
Listen, again, I was like, it's cute.
He's not that much older.
It was cute, but then
it's not. You're thinking of how old Angus Cloud is.
No, I'm not saying that. Listen, I'm saying is, why is there, like, I get it, they're cute or whatever, but like, if
look,
if it were somebody else,
like everyone else. Listen, this is a quote from the movie. This is a quote from Angus Cloud on Fezco Spotlight Euphoria episode, and that shocking ending. He's still a kid like everyone else. He might be a year older, but he had to act like an adult from such a young age. But he's still, his inner kid is still in there, and he got to see it come out slightly. He's a year older.
Okay.
That came from the mouth of the actor himself. Now let it go.
Okay.
And let me enjoy this Fezzy ship.
Okay.
Damn it.
Okay.
Now back back to our regular schedule programming. Damn. I went to the wiki page. Like, shit. What more do you want from my life? I feel like Lexi did give him the go ahead though, because she was like, you're a drug dealer, but you believe in God. And he was like, well, I don't see nobody giving the CEO of McDonald's pushback. She's like, yeah, you kind of have a point. Or was it the other way around?
She said that.
Yeah. So he was like, you know what? I think that's exactly how Grandma would put it. Because that line at the top of the show where he was like, where Rue said, Fez always wondered how Grandma would deal with a person like Nate. Well, nigga, we rewind the tapes. Hey, fuckface. Pow, pow. And I ain't no Tasha Mack. All right? because baby, Fesco kept staring at me like that conversation with Nixie had a shut up. I mean, I'm trying to get to heaven before they close the door, which is the title of the episode.
Yes. My question is, because I haven't seen it in the 3 years since season 1. What happened again on why he said that he was gonna kill Nate in season 1? What happened again? I forgot.
He Rue.
What?
He fucked with Rue.
But what did he do again? I'm sorry, I forgot.
All right. You're asking somebody who's dealing with neurological issues. Who's trying to rebuild her memory to remember.
Because I'm trying to think.
So Fez just went up to him and was like, hey, yo. Lay off of Rue. Lay off the Jews.
That's right.
He only said something.
Yeah, that's right.
It was like, please, you're a drug dealer. I'd like to report a reported drug deal or whatever, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
So they get raided.
That's right.
And so he was like, Nate, nigga, you buy drugs from me too.
Yeah.
Bitch.
Yeah. That's right, because he got raided. That's right. I remember. Okay. Now I remember. It's like jogging my memory. Okay, so now I remember. That's right.
See?
That's right.
I had to claim that I'm rebuilding my memory. Look at me.
Well, that's right. That's what. Okay, I was like, because I was not confused, but I was just like, what happened again? I completely forgot.
I'm sorry. I had to celebrate the fact that I remembered because, Layla, you know what I just recovered.
Yeah.
All right. And like, I just got an MRI done. They're saying there might be a marrow.
Oh.
Right? Like, we'll talk. But so the fact that I just remember, like, I don't think many celebrate that. Yeah. So yeah, that's why he was like, "Oh no, bitch, you tried to fuck with my money and my family. I got my little brother and my grandmama that I'm trying to take care of too."
Yeah. That's why. Okay.
I gotta kill this bitch. So when he was like, Nate was like, "Oh, sorry, I forgot. We forgot to talk about Jules."
I mean, Jules was, even throughout the episode, she just got a little reintroduced. So there wasn't really much per se. It was just more towards the end. And of course, we know we're definitely going to see more as the season progresses.
Yeah, I was happy when her and Rue. Actually, I didn't really give a damn with her and Rue.
Yeah, I didn't either.
Connected. Like, I was happy because of the 2 special episodes that it
Yeah.
was like, oh yay, finally they're together. But then it was also like, yeah, this kind of felt flat.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, it almost felt
It
like
was just kind of like rushed.
yeah.
It was just like, I want to get back with you. What?
It was like that whole, and like they even had like the lights and the choir and like
Yeah.
and I'm just like,
I was like, yeah, let's just forget everything that happened between us. And I know, and I'm sorry, and I want to be with you. The end.
why does this feel so cheap?
Yeah, this is very rushed.
And I'm just like, but she was serving looks. I forget who I was watching. I think it was like Emergency or something like that. And he was like, because I fell asleep in the middle of it. Because it was like dumb late at night and I was high. And he was like, if I had a counter for every time I said I was high today, Jesus. But he was like, one thing that Rue was serving though, looks. And I was like, yeah, she was serving that eye makeup, baby.
Yeah.
That haircut, that fit.
Yeah.
I almost did a slideshow of just looks as well. But she was looking beautiful.
Yeah, she was nice. Yeah.
Before, because I do remember now, there is one more person that I feel like got the shortest end of the stick, and I am mad as hell about.
Yep.
And that is Kat. Like, bro, she looks stunning though.
She does.
I hope they don't like give her the short end of the stick. Or we talk about the before we talk about the best fight of that show. Just had to like, please do right by Catherine. The teenage girl in me, like the girl who felt like she always blended in the background, and me identified with her, and I would hate for her to fall into the background. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Sorry, I have like 80,000 people texting me and calling me.
Okay, we're almost at the end. All right, damn.
Sorry, everybody wants to call me and text me at the wrong time.
I'm sorry. Are you ready? Are you ready? Yeah. Are you ready? Happy New Year, Layla! It's a New Year, Layla!
I was literally clapping. I had to rewind it again and again, and again. I rewinded it like 3 times, and I remember I was laying down in bed. So when it happens, I literally jumped up out of bed, and I was like, I was like, yes. It was like I was having sex. Yes.
All right, I can let my hair down for this, okay? Nate got whooped.
Yeah, he did.
I don't condone violence, all right? For all the exes that deserve their asses beat. Y'all know, y'all got y'all. Yeah. I done saved you from a bunch of people that were ready to pounce. All right. All right. I'm talking from last year up until from all the way back to 2009. I've had family members ready to whoop some ass over me. Friends, family members, and every time I'm like, no, don't do it. Yeah. Right, Layla? Mm-hmm. You have literally seen me not condone violence at all. Yeah. But when I saw Nathaniel Jacobs get his ass beat, y'all done saw my reaction. It was glorious.
Yeah, it was a long one coming, and it was well deserved.
It was a long time coming, and that change did come. That ass whooping came, and I was thankful. I will shut up now. I'm gonna mute myself just so you can say what you gotta say. But I want you to know that I am screaming and shouting and thanking the Lord for Nathaniel Jacobs getting his ass whooped.
Yeah. Oh yeah, like I said, that was my literal reaction. I literally jumped out of bed and was clapping and was rewinding and was watching it again because I was like, thank God this man somebody finally did it. Somebody finally beat his ass. Like, finally, finally.
Finally, it is happening on my screen in
Yep.
front of my face, and I just can't describe it.
Oh yeah, it was beautiful. That it was a great way to end the first episode. Great way to end the first episode. It ended on a high note. So yeah, that's season one. Episode one for season two. Very well done.
The fact that, oh damn, I got real excited. Now I definitely look like Tasha at the end. I look like Tasha. What I imagine what she looked like at the end of at the season one finale. When Lawrence was done with her baby, I imagine that's what I look like right now. I'll knock this damn light over again. What makes it even more gratifying isn't just
satisfying.
No, gratifying. No, because I was gratified. I wasn't just satisfied, I was gratified. What also made it more gratifying wasn't just that Nate got his ass whooped. It was that Nate. I wonder if I can hear the internal like dialogue in Bez's head now. I'm gonna walk up to him. One time to say some disrespectful shit to me. Any smart comment, and it's on site. It's on site. So he was like, what's up, Nate? How you doing, sir? And he was like, oh, I'm good, man.
Nah.
And
Fez
then
went in there with full intentions. Fez took off his shirt and he was
wait. Because there was something. There was a breaking point. I don't know.
Like, I'm ready. He's like, I see this man. He's like, I see him. I've been wanting to whip this ass.
Nate said, and I quote, didn't you say last time that the next time you saw me, you wanted to kill me? Didn't you say you wanted to kill me? Ha ha ha, bitch. And he was like, it's a new year, playboy. You shouldn't have been talking shit, bitch.
No, that was full intention. I see him. Let me take this off real quick because you know what? Let me take this shirt off real quick.
I think if Nate
let me walk over. Let me talk to this man who fucked me up not too long ago. Not a couple of months ago, raiding my shit. What's good? Finally, what's good?
You think so?
I think that he took off his shirt.
Cause you gotta be right. If in the words, wait, where's the cards? Where's the cards?
Like
in the words of Miss Chi-Chi. All right, may she rest. I'm gonna try to find her card really quick because I normally keep it out. But she says, what she say, like?
But who what?
Miss Chi-Chi DeBane. If you what? Oh damn! I thought I had her card.
You gotta stay ready. What was it? You gotta stay ready. What is it?
If you
what is it? If you gotta get ready, you gotta stay ready. She does.
I'm high. I can't be like, oh, if you baby, if you stay ready, you ain't got to
get ready. There you go.
All right. So he was like, I'ma stay ready. All right.
Because I know I'm about to get ready.
So just in case if Nathan's saying anything
He
stupid,
know
I
he
ain't
knew
got
this
the
man was
dick
gonna say
ready.
something slick. He knew it.
He'll
He's like,
see
I'm
it coming. All right, because he'll see it coming. But if I'm already ready, he won't see it coming. He got one smart remark, and he came over there confident, talking about, "Weren't you ready to kill me, sis? Oh, weren't you ready to kill me, sis? Weren't you ready? Weren't you?" Confident cis het white male. Weren't you ready to? Oh, we don't know that part. Weren't you ready to kill me? You right. You right, Playboy. It's a new year. Bam! And that's what you get for talking shit.
That's what you get for doing all that shit. Cause that wasn't just freaking 2 minutes of anger. That was months and months of his anger, of Rue's anger, of Jules' anger. Everybody's like, just it's for all of them.
I'm mad. Maddie. He done hurt you. He done abused you. Why did you try to get him to get off of him? Why did you try to get Fez off of Nick? He deserves more punches.
Because unfortunately, Maddie is that. I feel like Maddie is that character, that flawed character of the defense, like the enabler. Like,
look,
like she's always gonna see, like she's always gonna stand up for him for whatever reason. You know what I mean?
I have been a survivor of multiple abusive relationships, both domestic and non-romantic. I get it, but I wish that there was always a part of me that if someone just happened to have whooped my ex's ass and had not told me ahead of time, I wouldn't have stopped them.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have stopped them. I would have been like, hit him for me. Hit him for me.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like that's what Maddie's complexities are as well with her. Where I feel like there's still she still has feelings harbored for him. Like it's gonna be there for whatever I don't know if he was the first love or whatever, or if it was, or she's stigmatized, but
stigmatized. Not stigmatized. Layla.
Because she's just stigmatized. And she's always just gonna have she's gonna harbor those little feelings because she's gonna be like, the sex was good.
And I don't think it's stigmatized because let's not forget the opening credits of 03 Bonnie and Clyde, which is the episode where we meet Fez. But it's also Maddie's episode, and we see all the people she has slept with.
That's true. But again, it doesn't mean, listen, I've had multiple partners too, but there's always that one partner where the dick is good and whatever they do to you, you just kind of like, you brush it off because you're like, but it's good though.
I set myself free from that, so I can't recall it.
Yeah, that's happened. Unfortunately, it's happened to me.
I'm saying
it
hasn't. I'm just saying I set myself free from all of them, so I can't recall it.
Yeah. I'm just saying, like, it's like, it's possible. Like, it doesn't matter how many partners you have. There's always just that one.
Yeah, no, not no more. For me.
Yeah.
No one does me like that. No one do me better than me. And no one does me better than Jesus.
There you go.
Ain't nobody do me like Jesus. Someone will be watching this like, how's she gonna break out in the middle of nowhere talking about can't nobody do me like Jesus after just cursing, talking about sex and getting high? Pick a lane, lady. Pick a lane.
But
um
but new episode tonight in a few hours actually.
Yes.
See how that goes.
I honestly don't care about the whole Maddie, Nate, and Cassie love triangle.
Yeah.
As far as I'm concerned, y'all could. I don't care about that guilt. I don't care about that. That seems really played out for me.
Yeah.
Maddie, don't
Yeah.
move that out of the way. You can the previews made it seem like they're gonna put a lot more stock into Lexi, which I'm thankful for. I do wonder if we're gonna get more of a real Bonnie and Clyde, like Cassie and Nate versus Lexi and Fez situation.
Yeah.
Because that whole like musical episode that I heard about.
No, they're gonna have a musical episode.
Supposedly, I'm hoping it's a good good episode, not like a Grey's Anatomy musical.
Riverdale.
But that episode where Lexi was like curtains people or something like that, it was just like she's getting real like confidence in herself, which I'm here for too. Obviously there's gonna be more need.
Yeah,
that bitch will be humbled.
No, she's the antagonist. But we'll see, and we'll see how it plays out.
So we don't know when's the next time we'll do our Euphoria review. I just wanted us to do it before the next one. Because obviously choosing to do one do an episode for one episode and not two was a good call.
Yeah.
So we'll pick a day to do a Euphoria review, but I'm glad we did one today.
Cool.
This was a good discussion.
Yes.
I'll try not to be so animated or high.
You're good.
No guarantees about the second one though. And I will make sure that my production is in order so that way I can be more present the entire time.
You're good. You're good, man.
Patient with me. That's why I love you.
Oh,
you're also a bomb ass co-host. Can I tell you that?
Thank you.
You're like so amazing. I love you, Lay.
Oh, I love you too, Sey-Sii.
All right. So until next time, you can find Layla. Are you I'm
still working on that. Next time.
Also, Layla,
easier.
Can we get some like solo pics of you? Like lately, I looked on your page and like, I know you happy and in love, sis.
I know, but then just like, me and
the last picture that I found was like a solo of you was like
2 years ago. Like 2 years ago, 2020.
Yeah, sis.
I know. I hate how I look. Huh? I hate how I look, so I barely take selfies.
We gonna fix it. Ooh, that might be a BTS Patreon exclusive. Oh, I already have a Patreon set up.
So. Yay! Nice.
I've been had a Patreon set up. So maybe some BTS Patreon exclusive.
Yes. We'll see.
We'll see. But until next time, guys, you can find Layla and me on all things Sey-Sii Reacts until Layla is social medias is open.
Yes.
You will find my reactions, my Euphoria reaction will be up by Tuesday, though I will try to have it up by Monday. Lay, you want to try to be in on the reaction?
The live reaction, girl, I'm watching this tonight. I can't wait that long.
No. You want to record your reaction?
Oh no, girl, I look
yourself
horrible
watching it.
I could, but I look horrible. But I'll try.
You don't look horrible. You look amazing as per usual. You always look amazing.
No,
if I didn't think you look amazing, you wouldn't be up on this this show. I would never embarrass you like that. I would never have you up here looking all any old kind of what. Now I don't care how I look because I'm confident in how I feel and how I look right now. So
yay.
All right. But yeah, if you want to be in the edited reaction, let me know. Record your reaction, and then you could be on the part like the picture in picture. Like this would be so much fun.
Yay.
Okay, until next time, guys.
Bye.
Bye. Wait, don't hang up.